My name is Emma. I am an MS nurse.
My name is Karina and I've been working as an MS nurse.
My name is Dee and I have worked in the field of MS.
My name is Melanie and I've been working as an MS nurse for 18 years.
My name is Tim O'Malley. I've been working as an MS nurse for 25 years.
So MS nurses in the community provide assessment and education and support to people with MS from the early stages of their diagnosis and right through the trajectory of their disease.
You know, when you're first diagnosed, it's a whole new world. You've just been thrown into this new world of something you never knew about. And it's scary and it's terrifying.
Yeah, they, from the beginning, took the time to understand me and get to know me and my family, knowing that the diagnosis was not only impacting me, but the people around me as well.
With my firstborn, Emma was sort of, guiding me along, working out treatment options and things like that. And then as soon as Albie was born, she was one of the first people I messaged.
We form really special relationships and rapports with people because we are with them from the very beginning of their journey often.
I think one of the benefits we have as MS nurses and I guess as a research nurse as well is that patients that are involved, particularly in a clinical trial, will come in quite regularly, sometimes every 3 months for up to 4 or 5 years. And so we do get to develop a really strong connection with that patient.
You need to confront at some stage of your illness. It's unfortunately not going to go away. And these people are here, they're trained, they're passionate, they're caring. It's very much a team effort. And just I highly recommend it. I couldn't live without it. I think it's rewarding to see how you can educate, help, support and empower your patients, clients, and to keep them with their individual goals, to maintain their individual goals for as long as possible.
I think the connection we have with our patients is incredibly important. We can be a common thread through many phases of the disease. And I've definitely worked with people that I've known since the day they were diagnosed 25 years ago.
As I said, it's usually a bit of a whirlwind of time in your life, and knowing that you can go in it and speak to someone who already knows a lot about you is really important.
I think MS nurses have really worked hard on making sure we are seen as somebody that looks at this disease as holistically as possible.
Sometimes you might wake up in the morning and there'll be a new symptom, but you're not really sure, is it the MS, could it be something else? So even being able to just make that phone call and speak to someone on the phone who you know is really, really important for peace of mind, I guess, yeah.
One of the things that I feel that not just myself, but I think any MS nurse takes great comfort is when you answer the phone and the person goes, "Oh, great, it's you. And I just needed to talk to you."
When someone's firstly diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, there's probably a million feelings going through their head, and not just for them, but for their family, for their partner. What does that mean for the rest of their life?
It's so good that I can email Karina, I can say, "Can you ring me?" And next thing she'll ring and I'm like, okay, these questions seem a bit stupid, but can you just answer them? And then I feel like so much better and like I'm not as anxious.
It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling, I think. I'm going to get the vegetables. I think nursing care is about affording people dignity that they deserve. And so giving them the best care is about giving them what they deserve. And that's why we want to do the absolute best. And that's why we advocate for them.
People with MS who have access to an MS nurse experience slower disease progression, lower levels of disability, less severe symptoms, and a higher quality of life. MS nurses, life-changing care.